Heyo Master Builders, welcome back to a Thursday morning here, a very exciting Thursday morning to say the least. And gosh, everywhere I go the sun is just being a pain. But about my morning so far, so it started out normally, just waking up, going to French class, and they're 10 minutes early like I usually do. So I'm sitting in class with the other students, and all of a sudden 8:30 rolls around. And the teacher's not there, so we figure, he's just a minute late like he was yesterday. Probably just got caught up, slept in an extra minute, not a big deal. Well, then 5 minutes pass, and of course we have this few stranglers who come in a few minutes late, and so like, alright. And then it gets to about 7 minutes, so we're like, how long do we have to wait before we can just up and leave? And yeah, turns out up until 15 minutes after class was supposed to start. Hold up. That was very loud. I did not want to have to try and talk over that. So, 15 minutes after class was supposed to start, we all pack up and we are all standing up, getting to go out the door. There's two people that walk out, all of a sudden, there's our teacher, panting like there's no tomorrow, ushering us back into the room. What turns out to have been a very unfortunate series of events for him turned to him coming in at the last possible minute before we just all up and left for the day. So that was interesting. So we had class that was about 20 minutes shorter than what it would normally be. Goodness me, the sun! Gosh! I'm gonna have to try and pick a different route to try and vlog. If the sun's going to always be a pain. So yeah, class started 20 minutes late. So yeah, that was interesting for my morning. So see if the rest of my day is as fun-filled as that. I know I'm gonna try and hit up the library later on, so possibly get a little vlogging done there. Of course we have to be quiet because it's a library, you know, and I'm a librarian and such, so I must follow the rules of my occupation as well. And yeah, hopefully then I can control the sun a little more. Of course, yeah, it doesn't help that, yeah, I'm using the frontwards facing camera of my phone, which ain't the best, but you know, we're worth looking at. So, see you in a little while. Alright, so I just got done with the library. I found some items I'll show you in a minute. Did not find what I wanted at the art place though, which was disappointing. I was looking for some sort of device to help me make circles that isn't a compass, because I know a compass makes circles and stuff, but I don't find them all that handy. I like something where you like put your pencil and then you can just spin it around or something that, yeah, you just set it on the paper and it will make a circle for you, versus trying to, yeah, use a compass and try and make the circle. Just because what I want it for is to do more Gallifreyan, because I love writing in Gallifreyan, which is the circular language, written language that is used in the show Doctor Who. And I love writing in that, but it's just I don't have anything to really, yeah, draw the circles with. So that's what I was mainly looking for, and they didn't have anything besides compasses. They did have like cheat sheets almost of like already made holes for circles that you could just circle in, which wasn't bad for some of the smaller ones, but there really wasn't anything for a larger one to where I would have to, yeah, use a compass. But some of those sheets were expensive, like $10, which didn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but of course I might not be all that knowledgeable in the area, so didn't get anything there. I'll wait until I'm at like a Walmart or Michael's or Hobby Lobby instead to try and find it. So sadly I'll have to wait to do that, because I'd love to do like at least a weekly Gallifreyan thing to post up on the blog or to at least social media, because I love doing that. So speaking of which, whenever I do, and you can send them now and I can start thinking about them in my mind, send any quotes or movie lines or sayings or even just single words that you absolutely love that you would like me to write out in Gallifreyan. And then I'll take that into consideration with some of the ones I have in the back of my mind, and I'll get them done as well. So, yeah, show you what I have from the library. I've been on this huge manga kick because the Iowa City Public Library has a ton of it here, so I ended up getting book 5, 6, and 7 of Fairy Tail, and then book 1 of Hellsing, which is, imagine, all like Van Helsing, like the Hugh Jackman movie and the legend, myth, whatever you wish to call it. And then, of course, Fairy Tail, just because I wanted to restart Fairy Tail. About a year ago, I stopped watching it, but I gotten up to about episode 110. I made it into past 100 and a little further away, but I never really continued on. And I know they started a second season, which is so amazing, but yeah, I haven't caught up, so I decided, well, they have a lot of the manga here, which I know from the looks of it is slightly different from the show, but of course the show indulges a little bit. They can lengthen it out for certain things, and they have filler episodes and whatnot that the books might not. So that's something that also I've taken into consideration. But yeah, I was also able to find Self Health by Miranda Sings, who in real life, her real name is Colleen, who is married to Joshua DTV. That's his YouTube channel name. And he was the guy my girlfriend suggested I watch to do vlogging with. So I thought, I'll get that, just so, bit of reading to do. Yeah, I also got some viewing material for the weekend, just because my nights do somewhat get sort of boring, so instead of just watching stuff off of YouTube or something, I do need something to watch. So I picked out Disc 3 of the Season of Legend, Disc 2 of Arrow, Along Came a Spider, and St. Elmo's Fire, which of course I will go more in depth with them when I do my, weekly movie reviews that I usually try and do on Friday, which I will be posting up tomorrow because today is Thursday, but it will also be tonight because this video will go up on Friday because it always come out a day later. I don't want to have it to where if I just do a vlog earlier in the day and I don't end one at night, that I can get it out that same day. I don't want to do that because then people may expect it to come out. So I'm always going to get it out the next day regardless. Although if I do one on a Tuesday, I may not have it out the next day because my Wednesdays are my busiest day. But for sure the next day for blogs. So yeah. So yeah, that's sort of what I've done with my afternoon. So yeah, this is a wonderful bench I'm sitting on here. Hedgehog and everything. A ton of the benches here are, of course, painted because of, just fun culture and stuff in this park downtown here at the library, which outside of it is a playground, which is awesome, and I love walking on the padding here because it's very bouncy. So yeah, I guess that's all. I'll head back to my room and start editing an episode of Lego Well, finish editing. I have half of it done. I just have to encode it and then add the beginning and ending to it, the little things that I add, and then I'll be able to post it up early tomorrow morning after French. So see you in a bit. Well, I've had a wonderful evening since I've gotten back from the library. I booted up my editing software, and so I have an episode of Lego MacGyver in the works. Of course, it still has forever to go because it takes forever to encode it, just because I encode it at the best quality. That way, hopefully when I put it to YouTube, it's at the closest best quality that I can possibly provide it to you guys. That way it's not crappy, you can hear me better, and the graphics don't look terrible and such and such. So yep, I have that going. In the meantime, I have watched Arrow, and I have done I've done about half of one of the coloring pages my grandma sent me in the book in her package, which you guys saw in the past podcast. So, yep, I will post a picture of the full one when I'm done, along with the other adult coloring pages that I've done so far since I've been at college. So, yeah, probably won't vlog tomorrow just because, yeah, not a whole lot going on, just French and then posting the episode, blog post, probably, yeah, editing this vlog up all together and getting that up, which could happen as well. It could be a double doer tomorrow. Just depends on how long it takes both of them to upload. Yeah, not too much going on. Something I forgot to talk about this morning was the fact that I did get a comment on the last vlog, which would have been the one Monday, which I opened the package in. The comment was from my great friend Zach Bonechance, who lives in my hometown, asking if I do unboxing with all the packages I get. Well, seeing as how package I got Monday was the only mail I've gotten in like 3 weeks, almost 4 weeks. Yeah, it's really the only mail. So yeah, I guess if I do get anything else, I probably will do unboxing of it if it comes the day of or the day before. I would tend to vlog. It just depends on the day and what's all going on. But yeah, of course I'll absolutely do that. Otherwise, depending on what it is in the day, I may record it and just upload it as something entirely different, as a standalone unboxing. But yeah, I will do all of that on camera, of course, just because some of the stuff, yeah, I get is really fun, and I guess people could warrant that some of it is personal. I would want to keep some of it to myself, but right now, nothing really is. Just because, yeah, midway through the semester, there's, yeah, not a whole lot going on and such, so, yeah. So, yeah, slightly busy Friday for me tomorrow, but nothing too interesting, so might be until, who knows, Saturday I might to vlog, just because I could possibly be recording. Otherwise, I'd be doing that Friday night. Still haven't figured that out yet. So, yeah, another vlog will happen in another couple days, but this one will be put up the next day, just like I promised, except for if I do one on a Tuesday. Wouldn't know why. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I've been like MacGyver, and I will see you all next time.